Hello everyone, today we are going to do class 10th math part 1 chapter number 3 arithmetic progression practice set number 3.1 we are going to complete today. So question number 1 from this exercise is which of the following sequence is an AP, that is arithmetic progression. Find if they are AP, find the difference. So you all have to find whether they are AP, and if they are AP, find the difference. Okay, so the first term that they have given, first sequence of numbers is this. Okay, so this is T1, T2, T3, T4. So T1 is 2. For finding the difference between two numbers, two sequences, you all have to minus second term with the first term. So T2 minus T1 is supposed to be 4 minus 2, which is supposed to be 2. For the third one, you all have to find for distance between the third and the second term. So third minus second term is going to be 6 minus 4, which is supposed to be 2. Now for fourth and the third one, so T4 minus T3, the difference between the third and the fourth and the third one is supposed to be again 2. So you will see we have got the same difference between all the sequence that they have, number of sequence that they have given. So therefore the difference between any two consecutive term is constant, then it is said to be arithmetic progression. So you all have to write the given sequence is AP and D is supposed to be how much? Difference is supposed to be 2. Okay, so you all are going to get the constant term if they are in AP. So second is going to be 2, 5 upon 2, 3, 7 upon 2. Okay, and so on. So here T1 is supposed to be 2, T2 minus T1 is 5 upon 2 minus 2. Okay, so second term was 5 upon 2 minus 2. So how are you going to write this? 5 minus 4 upon 2. Okay, so 1 upon 2 is going to be your answer. Now the third and the second one, is going to be 3 minus 5 upon 2, which is going to be 6 minus 5 upon 2. The answer is going to be 1 upon 2 after subtraction. Now fourth and the third term. So fourth term is 7 upon 2 minus 3. That is 7 minus 6 upon 2, which is going to be 1.5. Now the difference between any two consecutive number is constant. You will see that if we take the reciprocal of this number, it's going to be 1 upon 2. So you will see all the numbers are in the same consecutive term is constant. Okay, so therefore the given sequence is AP and distance is supposed to be 1 upon 2. Not is equal to, distance is supposed to be 1 upon 2. Third one is minus 10, minus 6, minus 2, 2. Okay, so T1 is supposed to be minus 10. T2 minus T1 is equal to minus 6 minus minus 10 is going to be minus 6 plus 10 is equal to 4. Got it, children? You all have to do it. Minus and minus, plus and minus sign will come over here, plus, minus and plus again minus and sign of the bigger number. Okay, I hope you all understand that. T3 minus T2 is supposed to be minus 2 minus minus 6, which is supposed to be minus 2 plus 6 is equal to 4. T4 minus T3 is going to be 2 minus minus 2, which is supposed to be 2 plus 2 is supposed to be 4. Okay, so difference between the two consecutive numbers. See, the difference between the two consecutive number. Leave the first term, but the difference between the two numbers are from this second term is supposed to be 4. The difference of the consecutive term is constant. Therefore, it is an AP. Okay, therefore, the sequence is AP because all the terms are same. Okay, therefore D is supposed to be 4. The fourth sum is 0.3, 0.33, 0.333 and so on. Okay, so T1 is 0.3, T2 minus T1, 0.33 minus 0.3, which is going to be 0.03. You all have to subtract it. T3 minus T2 is going to be 0.333 minus 0.33 is going to be 0.03. Now you will see the numbers are not the difference between the two consecutive numbers. So the difference between these two numbers and these two numbers are not constant. The numbers are changing. Therefore, the sequence is not an AP as the difference is not constant. Fifth sum, 0 minus 4 minus 8 minus 12 and so on. From the numbers only you all can make out the difference is going to be constant. Okay, so T1 is supposed to be 0. For finding the difference between T2 and T1, we have to subtract it with minus 4 minus 0 is supposed to be minus 4. T3 minus T2, which is supposed to be minus 8 minus minus 4, which will be minus 8 plus 4 minus 4 again. Again T4 minus T3 is supposed to be minus 12 minus minus 8 is going to be minus 12 plus 8, which is supposed to be minus 4. Therefore, they are an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so the sequence is AP where distance is minus 4. Alright, to the seventh sum, that is 3 plus root 2, 3 plus root 2, 3 plus 3 root 2 and so on. So T1 is supposed to be 3, T2 minus T1 is 3 plus this term, T2 minus the first term, that is 3, which is going to be root 2. Okay, this 3 and this 3 is going to get reduced. T3 minus T2 is 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 plus root 2. Now this is going to, first we have to solve it. Minus 3, remove the bracket so that its signs is changed, and the answer is going to be again root 2. Okay, 7 T4, T3 is 3 plus 3 root 2 minus 3 plus 2 root 2, 3 plus 3 root 2 minus 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay, so over here also children you will see that all the 3's are going to get reduced and the only thing that is going to remain is going to be root 2. Got it? So the difference between the two consecutive term is constant. The sequence is AP and D is supposed to be root 2. 8th sum, 127, 132, 137. T1 is 127. T2 minus T1 is 132 minus 127 is equal to 5. T3 minus T2 is 137 minus 132, which is also equal to 5. The difference is same. So the sequence is AP where distance is 5. Now question number 2. Write an AP whose first term is A and the common difference is D. Find the following. Now here we have to do the ulta of the first question. Okay, so question number 2, A is supposed to be 10, D is supposed to be 5. Okay, so A and D is supposed to be our first term and D is our difference between the two numbers. So you all have to find the numbers, just ulta of the first question. So A is equal to T1, which is supposed to be 10. For finding T2, okay, because first term we have got 10. T2 means the second term we have to find by T1 plus D. Okay, now here we have to add the D. So T1 is 10 plus 5, which is supposed to be 15. So the second term is 15. Same for the third term. T3 is supposed to be T2 plus 10. So T2 is how much? 15 plus 5, which is supposed to be 20. So your third term is 20. For the fourth term, T3, okay, this term plus D, which is supposed to be 20 plus 5, which is 25. Isn't it easy, children? And so on, you all can keep on finding the terms. Got it? Just ulta of the first question we all have to do. Now the second is A is, that is first term, and D is 0. So T1 is supposed to be minus 3. For finding T2, T1 plus D is minus 3 plus 0, which is supposed to be minus 3. For finding T3, T2 plus D, which is minus 3 plus 0, again minus 3. T4, for this T3 plus D is equal to minus 3 plus 0, which is again minus 3. So minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3 are the APs. Got it? Third sum, A is minus 7, D is 1 upon 2. You all have to divide it. That is, it is going to be 0.5. Okay, divide it in a simplest division form and you will getting 0.5 in the decimal point. So T1 is supposed to be minus 7. For T2, you all have to find T1 plus D, which is minus 7 plus 0.5, which is going to be minus 6.5. Okay. So for finding T3, T2 plus D is going to be minus 6.5 plus 0.5, which is going to be minus 6. For T4, it's going to be T3 plus D, minus 6 plus 0.5 is going to be minus 5.5. So the required numbers are minus 7, minus 6.5, minus 6, minus 5.5 is AP. Fourth sum, A is equal to minus 1.25 and D is 3. Okay, so T1 is, A is equal to T1, which is supposed to be minus 1.25. For finding T2, T1 plus D minus 1.25 plus 3 is equal to 1.75. Okay, so the first term was minus 1.25. The other term is 1.75. Okay, for finding the third term, T3 is equal to T2 plus D, which is supposed to be 1.75 plus 3, that is 4.75. 4.75 is the next arithmetic progression. Next is going to be T3 plus D, which is this number, plus the difference, which is 7.75. Okay, so 7.75 is AP, and so on. You all have to show it in this way. Now, fifth sum is A is equal to 6, D is equal to minus 3, T1 6, T2 T1 plus D, that is 6 plus minus 3. So 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. So the first term is 6, the other term is 3. T3 is equal to T2 plus D is equal to 3 plus minus 3 is equal to 3. Minus 3 is supposed to be 0. So third term is 0. T4 is supposed to be T3 plus D is equal to 0 plus minus 3 is 0 minus 3 minus 3. So minus 3 is AP. Got it? Now sixth sum, A is minus 19, D is minus 4, A is equal to T1 is equal to minus 19, T2 is T1 plus D, minus 19 plus minus 4 is equal to minus 19 minus 4 is supposed to be minus 23. So the first term was minus 19, second term is minus 23. For finding the third term, T2 plus D excuse me, plus minus 4, that is minus 23, minus 4, minus 27. So minus 27 third term. For finding the fourth term, T4, T3 plus D, which is minus 27 plus minus 4 is going to be minus 27 minus 4 is equal to minus 31. So minus 31 is AP. These are your 4 arithmetic progression. You all have to put a dash dash so that it keeps on continuing. Now the third question is find the first term and the common difference. Okay, so the first term we have to find and then the common difference. So the first question is 5, 1, minus 3, minus 7. Okay, so A is T1, which is supposed to be 5, T2, 1, T3, minus 3, T4, minus 7, and so on. Now difference you all have to find. So as we did in the first question, you all have to subtract in the same pattern. D is supposed to be T3 minus T2, that is minus 3 minus 1 is supposed to be minus 4. D is supposed to be T4 minus T3 minus is equal to minus 7 minus minus 3, that is minus 7 minus and minus plus 3 is supposed to be minus 4. So therefore A is equal to how much? 5. This is our first term and D is minus 4. Isn't it easy? The first question that we have solved in the same pattern you all have to solve. Second one is 0.6, 0.9, 1.2, 1.5, so on. So your A is your T1, which is 0.6, T2 is 0.9, T3 is 1.2, T4 is 1.5. So difference is T2 minus T1, 0.3, D. Same pattern children you all have to follow. Nothing much difference is there. Only the type of question that they have asked is different, and these type of question might come for 2 marks, 3 marks depending upon the weightage. Okay, the type of sum that they have shown is easy or difficult, it depends upon that. Okay, so second sum is done. Third sum is 127, 135, 143, 151. Okay, so A is T1, which is 127, T2 135, T3 143, T4 151. So T D is equal to T2 minus T1, 135 minus 127. Next D is T3 minus T2, that is 143 minus 135, again the same D. Then T4 minus T4 minus T3, 151 minus 143 is same. So A is 127 and D is 8. The last sum, 1 upon 4, 3 upon 4, 5 upon 4 and 7 upon 4. So A is your first term, that is 1 upon 4. This is T. T2 is supposed to be 3 upon 4. T3 is supposed to be 5 upon 4 and T4 is supposed to be 7 upon 4. So for finding the D, T2 minus T1 is equal to 3 upon 4 minus 1 upon 4, which is going to be 3 minus 1 upon 4, that is 2 upon 4, 2 ones are 2 twos are, so 1 upon 2. D is equal to T3 minus T2, that is 5 upon 4 minus 3 upon 4. Take all the terms in such a way. 5 minus 3 is going to be 2 upon 4, 2 ones are 2 twos are, so 1 upon 2 again. D for T4 minus T3 is going to be 7 upon 4 minus 5 upon 4. Same answer is going to come because the from numbers only we can make out the difference is going to be same. So A is supposed to be 1 upon 4 and D is supposed to be 1 upon 2. I hope this exercise is clear to everyone. If there is any queries regarding any questions, please mention in the comment section. I will try to explain you. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.